At the Court of Appeal. Patrick, good morning. A big day, this one, that will have an impact perhaps either way it goes. Tell us about what's at stake.
Thank you, Sophia. This particular morning, we expect the five judges of the Court of Appeal to deliver a ruling on this controversial matter where IEBC wants to maintain its position to have the chairperson be the final person to declare the presidential results as because they argue is the returning officer for the presidential results. In the month of April, we saw three human rights defenders, Maina Kiai, Khalif Khalifa, and Tirop Kitur, go to the High Court seeking interpretation of the Constitution, and the High Court held that results announced by constituency returning officer for the presidential tally should be final. This is what IBC is seeking to challenge at the Court of Appeal. It's a matter that also the opposition code at that time also wasn't joined, and we saw last month also the opposition now National Super Alliance joined this particular case, and demanding that NASA, the opposition is demanding that the High Court ruling should be upheld because they think that is where the fairness is. Those results announced at the constituency level should remain as they are. The controversy is due to the fact that the opposition suspects that at the National Tallying Center, IEBC commissioners have that tendency they might alter the results, and they think this particular issue is not right. So they want the results at county or constituency level to be maintained, and if there is any case, then that matter should rest with the Supreme Court that should determine in case of any irregularities that were practiced at the constituency level. They feel that should be the matter of the court to decide, not the IEBC, who is a referee in this particular matter. Sophia?
This matter could very well end up at the Supreme Court, Patrick, isn't it, in case either side decides to still continue seeking legal recourse?
It's something that we've seen the opposition NASA say that should the Court of Appeal maybe decide to side with the IBC and say that the National Tallying Center should be the place where the presidential tallying should be done, then they are threatening that they might not participate in the August 8th polls. We've seen the Jubilee side says they are comfortable with whatever verdict that the Court of Appeal will give. So it's something that we'll be waiting, watching closely to see how it goes, because that verdict still remains with the five judges of the Court of Appeal who are yet to come to the chambers to deliver their ruling. But we expect any time this morning the five judges will be coming to make their decision on this particular matter. The argument by IEBC was that the returning officer or the chairperson should be vested or given that power to announce the presidential results. But then we've seen that the opposition argues that these results are collected at the constituency level and the county level should stand, because we have at least these are five elective positions that have been that are announced at that particular level, and they are accepted. So they are arguing why should the presidential voter be treated differently. So it's something that maybe the opposition is worried of, because there have been some video doing rounds like especially with regard to the 2013 elections, where we saw a constituency of Tiati, where the National Tallying Center that time, some officer was announcing the results, came with some very, very controversial figures, where according to the figures that time, Tiati had a registered number of 20,700 voters, but we saw the officer announce with one of the presidential candidates there, the officer said the candidate had garnered 50,000 votes, and it caused some uproar at Bomas that time in 2013. So it's something that maybe the opposition is worried of, and once this particular matter, once settled at the constituency level, then in case any party feels to appeal, then let the High Court or the Supreme Court, in case of the presidential results, let the Supreme Court decide. Sophia?
All right, many thanks, Patrick. Kamimo live for us, the Court of Appeal. And of course, those other images you're seeing there are live from the Court of Appeal. We can see the